Hello guys, I will show you how you can change the spark plugs from a BMW 116i F20 from building year 2012. First you have to remove this plastic plate, but be careful, in the upper right corner there are two vacuum hoses mounted. You have to release them first, just by pulling them out. And then you can take the plate away. Here you can see the two vacuum hoses. And then the first, the second, the third and the fourth cylinder. We will start with the third cylinder. You don't have enough place to remove it, so you have to remove the plastic holder from the wiring first. Take a flathead screwdriver and loosen the hooks, and you can take it out. Just pull to remove the ignition coil. And there you can see the spark plug. This is our wrench to loosen and fasten the spark plugs. We have done also a little bit of tape to connect the wrench with the dop. I don't know the word in English. So push it down and then it will grab the spark plug, and then you can turn it loose. And then pulling it out. This is the old spark plug. And here you can see the old and the new one. Here you can see the part number. It's a Bosch Iridium spark plug. And you have to fasten it with a torque of 23 Newton meters. Mounting the new spark plug in and fastening it by hand, and then later on we will use the torque wrench to fasten it with 23 Newton meters. Not too fast over here. Here you can see the spark plug in the engine, and here using the torque wrench. And then putting in the ignition coil again. Also over here, removing the plastic holder from the wiring and loosening the cables. And then pulling out the ignition coil from the fourth cylinder and turning loose the spark plug. First push it down and then turn it loose. And then you can pull the old spark plug out. putting the new spark plug in. First by hand, and then also with torque wrench. Do not use copper grease or something, because otherwise the torque isn't correct. Removing the ignition coil from the second cylinder and turning it loose. First push it down, because otherwise when the spark plug is loosened you can't pull it out, because it will stay in the engine. In the wrench there is some rubber ring in it, and that will grab the spark plug out of the engine when you pull it out. Removing the old spark plug and placing in the new spark plug from the second cylinder. And then pulling out the ignition coil from the first cylinder and loosen it. And then taking it out, placing the new spark plug in the first cylinder, and then fastening it by hand, and then we will use the torque wrench to fasten it with a torque of 23 Newton meters. When you hear the click you have to stop, then it is 23 Newton meters. The second cylinder. And then fastening the fourth cylinder. And then putting the ignition coils back in. Just push it down. And then you can connect the wiring. Just push it in. And then the four cylinders, the spark plugs of the four cylinders are mounted in again. Here we have to connect the vacuum hoses again. And then we can place the plastic plate back on. Just slide the two hoses in the connections. And then you have to push the plastic plate down on the right position, and then the works are done. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.